We are back with vlogging again. I've been gone for several days, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. It's been kind of a, oh, my hair's gonna drive me crazy. It's been kind of a hectic last couple of days, to put it lightly. Had a few stumbles and all that, but that's why I'm vlogging. I wanted to talk about it. So, basically, right now what I'm doing is I'm outlining a piece that I'm going to work on for watercolor. And for some reason my sketch is not coming through very well, which is making this really hard already, but that's okay. We'll deal. So basically, to kind of talk about everything else that's been going on, YPG hit several snags, big snags. Kind of in the vein of, I knew I wasn't going to have any time to get all of it done. That started to become a real problem. I only knew so much of what I was trying to accomplish, and, you know, a lot of what was happening was learning, which is awesome. That's great. I'm really happy that I got to spend so much time, you know, learning and working in Unity aspects that I hadn't done before. But the hard part of that means that, certain things just weren't coming together fast enough to make 6 seem viable. So for the well, I'm not even gonna say for the indefinite future, for 100%, 6 is postponed. For us, we're not gonna submit to 6. There's no way I can have it be done on time and have it be something that I'm comfortable submitting. And I'm sure that makes sense to some people. To some other people might be more of like a, well, why not just go for it? And trust me, I really, really want to. This is not a decision I just made because I felt like I couldn't get it done. It's one that I made because I knew I couldn't get it done. I've had a really hard time kind of adjusting to the way working from home has to go. It's just that, you know, there was no way for it to get done and for me to still have something I wanted people to see as my first outing as a game designer. I don't want it to be bad. I want it to be really good. It's really important that it's good, you know? I can't have this be the thing that I get remembered for right off the bat if it's not any good. So, you know, that's just kind of the price you pay, I guess, for not, you know, being super comfortable with any of this stuff, or for being new, which is fine. It's totally fine. I'm not upset about it. I'm not, like, mad or anything, but I'm sad, I guess, but I'm not, like, angry, upset. A little disappointed in myself for not really, knowing what I was doing, which I realize sounds kind of unfair, but, like, I wish I had focused a little harder. I think that would have made it a bit easier to succeed right off the bat, but, you know, first time's a charm for literally everything. I still feel that way about my art sometimes, so it's okay. I will survive and thrive. That being said, I have kind of adjusted the way I've been working the last few days, which has actually helped a lot in terms of being productive. So I will talk about that a little bit. But yeah, basically, I realized I couldn't get it done. I didn't want to force it, so I'm not gonna. Is kind of the end result of all that. I'm comfortable with it. You know, Daniel and I talked about it a lot. I talked about it with Sling. So I'm okay with it. Basically, though, what we changed to make everything work is that I'm going to split basically my work days into a couple big chunks. So as far as things I have going on right now, Tasty iced tea. As far as things I have going on right now, there are 5 big ones. There's my art, there's PG, which I'm not talking about on here yet, there's YPG, there's Principally Uncertain, and there's crochet. Crochet prep has to start happening very, very soon, because, you know, Geek Girl Con is coming, and crochet is going to be one of the big success stories for us. If it's anything like, you know, Wizard World was, crochet is going to be the main thing that we sell. So I want to make sure that we're prepared for that. And one of the big things about that means that I have to start ahead of time with crochet, because it's not quick. It's certainly not easy. So I just have to kind of prep. I should have masked this. I probably will go back and mask it in a second. My stupid hair keeps coming out. So that's kind of one of the things we're gonna be looking at, and is just breaking up the week into those different kind of jobs. And you know, homework happens every day no matter what, so I've just kind of spent some time basically working out what I want to do each day, kind of, and I think I figured it out. So today, Wednesday, was a YPG and now an art day. Tomorrow I think is art and crochet, and then Friday is crochet and Principally Uncertain. So that's kind of what you'll see from this point forward. I don't know if it's gonna be super boring or not. I hope not, because it's still gonna be, you know, there's still game development happening, and you'll honestly get to see a little bit more of other stuff like PG, although I'm not probably gonna show too much of that. But for now, that's what's happening. It was a big kind of adjustment. I had to be very honest with myself and say that I can't get it done, and that sucked. I felt really guilty to myself and to people like, you know, Daniel, who had been supporting me this whole time, or you know, just the people that I'd been talking about all this stuff with. It was really hard to talk about, because it just felt like, you know, oh look, here's this person who quit their job to do this thing, and now they're not going to do this thing on time because they either don't know how to do it, and for some reason this person was an idiot and overestimated themselves, or they messed up their own timing, which is also what I did. I mean, I have to be honest there, I did not handle working from home well at first, which is funny because I've worked at home for some time now, but I think it's a little different when you're beholden to your own projects. I think you're a little bit more footloose and fancy free with your deadlines and things, because, you know, it's your project, what do you care, as opposed to, you know, a boss or a different job. But you should still treat it very seriously, which was a hard lesson to learn, but a lesson that needed to be learned all the same. So whatever, that is what is going on. So for now, I'm just gonna paint and hopefully get this piece done today. If not, no worries, it'll roll over into tomorrow. But I'm trying to, in these little blocks of time, you know, really keep things moving. So that's where we're at. Here's what I started with. I wanted these flowers to be a pinky red, but I covered them in blue. So I wanted to layer the blue. Do you like the blue?
I do.
Oh, thanks. So they'll come out a lot more purple than pink, because I thought it would be kind of cool to keep the blue throughout. And then these will be green. I'm gonna mix a blue and a green at the end with those, because they're a tiny little detail. They're not super important. And I'm gonna keep it on a white background, I think. Which one?
Thinking.
We're going to Whidbey Island on Saturday. Daniel's trying to pick a ferry. We want to book it because there's a festival or something going on, so we know they're gonna fill up, so we're trying to book now. Takes us an hour and a half to get there.
Pick 8 or 9:30.
9:30?
Pick 8 or 9:30.
8. Because then we get to your mom's between 8:30 and 9. Because we have to leave around, what, 4-ish or something?
Yeah,
you might as well book the return trip while you're on there.
Yeah, we said 4:30.
Because we have to get back home to these little mother effers. Anyways, to show some YPG progress, Sarah finished the selection, or the main menu, and I am so happy I could die. I love it. I love it so much. All the details she put in, all the eyes are perfect. The fire flickering with a little bit of gear next to it. The river, she just did that. The sparkly stars, the sunny town, and the grass flutters and the trees move. It's beautiful. I'm so happy with it. So that is some progress. And then in Unity itself, this is what I managed to get done in Unity today. Give it a second, it's loading. And these are all pre-bought assets. I didn't buy these, or I did buy these, I didn't make them. So what happens when we play the game is now you have your little character. This is one of the pre-done ones, so it's not animated. And you have text that tells you to press return to get started. Great. So, okay, it responds when I press a button. That's awesome. Oh, look, it responds when I move, and the movement's pretty good. We also have a collider on the grass. Took a while to get the movement because I'm moving under physics. I could do kinematic, and that's closer to the movement that I want, but then I don't have as easy access to colliders and things. I can still do it, but it's really tricky. So we walk to the tree. It says go to the rock. It's actually a mushroom. But if you're touching the tree, let's see if I can do it the right way, and hit space. Oh, you get a little bubble. I like the tree. So you can interact with the tree, and then we go to the mushroom, and it loads level 2, where you can meet this girl, and if you are near her and you talk to her, she talks to you. And then if you run over the flower, you pick it up. I have to get it so that you've added it to your inventory, but for now it gets picked up and it goes away, and that's a big step. I have to make sure it goes away forever. This doesn't have a collider. It doesn't just stay in this one area, but hey, we're getting somewhere. We're getting there. Right now I'm cutting things for Daniel's mom's present that we've been working on slowly but surely. There's a miss me out here. I know, sister. Oh no, sister. What are you doing? Slipping. Slipping on this big belly. Don't leave her alone. Don't leave her alone. Just a big old chum. Pretty girl. And my baby back there sleeping. And my Jenna right here being bright. Jenna stoop. Jenna stoop. Oh my god, I was texting Jasmine and she told me about this place called Hot Cakes Molten Chocolate Cakery. It's molten chocolate cakes! Just a place, just a whole place for them. Daniel, this is a huge problem. Oh my god, I could shop online. Oh my god. Oh my god. So today was good. I got some stuff done that I wanted to. Pretty much everything on my list got done. Yeah, and I had some free time to play Zelda. And then free time to talk to Celine. And I talked to Krista and Jasmine. It was good. I got everything I wanted done. Talked to Elizabeth too. I talked to everybody. So, yay! I feel good about the day. So, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow, I think, what did I say? Tomorrow, I think, is art and crochet. So that's gonna be hard on my hands, but that's okay. So, that's all.